WNCN investigates, staying on top of Duke Energy's plan to move millions of tons of coal ash to Lee County.
Duke Energy says placing the ash in specially lined pits is perfectly safe, but at least one man who lives near the site of one of those landfills isn't so sure. Our Steve Sprague spent the afternoon in Sanford and has more.
Dave Tarpey tried to express his frustration last night at a community meeting here in Sanford at this old courthouse, but in the 3 minutes allotted, he really couldn't get it all in. Simply put, he fears the relocation of the coal ash is dangerous, and he wants it stopped.
You can see right across there to the house where I was born in, and my sister lives in the house over there.
72-year-old Dave Tarpey's land runs for acres and has been in his family since the 1800s. It's land dotted with water-filled clay pits, which were excavated for years to provide raw material for a now-closed brick-making factory which operated nearby.
My daddy, he used to run the shovel and dig dirt for the brickyard.
The nearby Sanford mine is one of those places where the clay was dug, and it's where Duke Energy wants to move millions of tons of coal ash.
Somewhere on that 400 acres, we're going to have a coal ash dump.
The site is located just across the railroad tracks from Dave Tarpey's land.
Well, I spent a lot of years up and down these railroads. Squirrel hunting, deer hunting, walking, playing out here when I was a kid.
And you worry the coal ash is going to mess this all up?
Yeah, it's going to kill it. The coal ash comes in here, it's going to ruin everything.
Duke says the ash is contained using specially engineered synthetic liners, and the sites are subject to strict groundwater monitoring standards set by state regulators.
My concern is it going to kill the trees? Is it going to kill the people breathing that dust? And I know anything like that is going to be a dust. Yeah. And where's the water going when it rains on the mess?
Duke calls the relocation of the coal ash to the old Sanford mine a land reclamation project.
You got arsenic, lead, psyllium, aluminum, mercury, and they're going to call this just a land reclamation project? If that don't sound like a hazardous waste dump, I don't know what it does sound like.
Now, the county commissioners have hired a lawyer with an eye towards taking Duke Energy to court to get the whole plan stopped. Dave says he'll do whatever he can to help the commissioners in their battle. In Sanford, Steve Sprague, WNCN News.
Steve, thank you. And WNCN has been investigating Duke Energy since the Dan River spill happened. You can find all of our reports online at WNCN.com. Just look under the Investigates tab. You can also find the reports on the go by downloading our news app. Just search WNCN.